From choosing where to go, booking your flights and deciding on accommodation, there's a lot of excitement before an overseas trip. But what about currency? While there are many ways to manage money while you're traveling, some are more expensive than others, and there are ways to save time and money if you think about currency ahead of time. We're going to discuss Travel Money Oz and show you how to exchange currency with them at the best exchange rate. We'll look at the products they offer, ways you can exchange, and share our top tips for using them. Travel Money Oz has more than 130 locations throughout Australia and have about 60 different currencies available. You can order online through their website or walk into one of their stores and buy currency on the spot. And you can choose to buy cash or load a prepaid currency card. Let's look at the best way for you to exchange currency with Travel Money Oz. If you happen to be travelling anytime in the next few days and need currency straight away, going into one of their stores is the way to go. With so many locations, it's convenient and they generally have popular currencies in stock. You can simply buy cash, or depending on the currencies you need, you could load up a prepaid currency card. There are some things you need to know before heading into a Travel Money Oz store. While Travel Money Oz does not charge a commission fee, there is a fee if you want to pay with EFTPOS. So if you want to avoid fees altogether, it's best to withdraw cash before you go in. The other thing you'll need is your ID. You may not need it, but will for some transactions. Best to have it with you either way. While you think the rates would be the same across all Travel Money Oz stores, this isn't always the case. Generally, the rates in your CBD are better than further out of the city, simply because they have to be more competitive there. This is great if you live in the city, but if you're exchanging more than a couple of $1,000s, it might be worth making the trip if you don't. If you've got more time up your sleeve, buying currency online can be a good way to lock in an exchange rate and avoid fees. Just keep in mind that if you're buying cash, you'll need to wait about a week for the order to be ready, and it can take about 14 days if you're buying a currency pass card. On their homepage, you will select the currency you need and whether you want a travel card or cash. This will show you the exchange rate and estimate the cost of your order. The next page will let you add currencies to your order and select how you'll pay. If you pay with BPay, you won't be charged any fees, but if you want to pay with card, there is a fee of about 1% depending on the one you're using. You can choose to pick up the order from any Travel Money Oz store. Like we said, the order will be ready within a week if you're ordering cash and about a fortnight if it's the card. If you don't want to carry cash, you could consider the currency pass card, which is available for 10 different currencies. You can purchase and top up the card online and in store. Make sure you're aware of all the fees associated with the card. While it is technically free, there are conversion charges if you change from one currency to another, and there are ATM fees in certain countries. And there are fees if you want an additional card or if you lose yours. It is important to know that the cash rates at Travel Money Oz are better than the card rates, so when you're exchanging currency, it goes further if you're buying cash. And the ATM and conversion fees can add up. So while you're traveling, you need to be aware of how often you're withdrawing money and making purchases. For a more detailed explanation of the currency pass card, we've linked our review below. Okay, let's have a look at the 6 things you need to know when choosing how to exchange money with Travel Money Oz. Think about when you're leaving. If you're traveling in the next few days, you'll need to go into a Travel Money Oz store so that you can exchange currency on the spot. If you do exchange currency in store, remember the rates in your CBD are usually better than further out of the city. If you have a week or more up your sleeve, you could order currency online and then pick it up from any Travel Money Oz store. This means you can exchange currency at their online rate. You can avoid fees by paying with BPay. Finally, if you want to buy the currency pass card, make yourself aware of all the rates and fees and give yourself a couple of weeks before your trip if you're ordering one online. The best option for you comes down to how much time you have and what makes you feel most comfortable. With so many options, Travel Money Oz can be a good way to safely and conveniently get your hands on currency before a trip. Just keep rates, fees, and your travel date in mind when making your decision, and you'll be all set.